Good morning. It is Friday, I believe June 8th, and we just left Gold Beach, the Pacific Reef Motel, and we got an early start because there's some rain out in the Pacific Ocean that's supposed to come and hit us today. We're hoping that we can get to Crescent City before the rain hits. So instead of our typical 10:30 start, it's 8 o'clock. And our goal is to get in to Crescent City before 2 o'clock, and then we can be safe inside while we watch it rain. Anyway, the first hill that we're climbing right now, it's called Cape Sebastian, and it is the largest climb that we will have faced since Mount Walker back in Washington. So luckily it comes only 1.5 miles into the ride, so we have fresher legs, and then there's 2 smaller climbs, but all the climbs are done in the first 30 miles, so then we should have a flatter time getting to Crescent City. Anyway, that's about it. Pretty morning, good conditions right now, light winds, so we'll update later. Well, it's us again, and I kind of feel bad because we didn't vlog during lunch, and it was one of the best meals we've had on our whole trip.
I like the side.
And they actually, a waitress picked up our meal for us, which was nice. So you know when you cross over from Nevada into another state, they always have those casinos right state line. Well, when you cross over to Oregon state line, you get signs for buying weed. But right now, we got a sign we've been wanting to see for a while. Welcome to freaking California. 2 states down, 1 state to go. So, quick update from the road. We're gonna stop and take a quick break. So we've been in California for 10 miles, and so far it's kind of turned into the Redwoods. But a couple impressions. Number 1, California is smelly. We didn't get a single bad smell until we crossed into California. Then all of a sudden it was like we were getting hit with some, I don't know what it was.
It smells horrible.
Yeah, it's some pretty bad smells. We've been getting a little bit of rain on us. Not a ton, but you know, enough that it was coming down and getting us wet. And so now we're about, I don't know, 7.5, 8 miles away from where we're staying for the night. So
We've already got mean comments.
we've had mean comments.
That guy rolled eyes. But it was like, son of it, and we couldn't even hear the other word.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, welcome to California, I guess. All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick breather and then press on. We're not that far away. Even if we get rained on at this point, it's not the end of the world. All right, see ya. All right, we're back with the GoPro. So we got to the Trees of Mystery, and now we're checking this place out.
All these flowers are done.
Let's look at the flowers. Oh, those are really cool, huh? Little hanging flowers.
I think we should go this way.
Got the turtle made out of rock. Yeah, the Trees of Mystery has been here ever since, well, as long as I can remember. But they just have some really cool trees. And this one is called the elephant tree for some reason. I don't know if it's because of this little trunk looking thing, but some cool stuff up here. Okay everyone, let's be quiet because we're standing at the chapel. They actually call these trees the chapel, and they hold weddings here. There's a bunch of these trees and they all form. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like 8 trees, but they've all kind of grown together at the roots. And they just make this really cool little like amphitheater type setting. Anyway, they hold weddings here. We're not gonna get married though today. All right, so the rain has come pouring down now, and just in time we got into the Sky Tram. So, I mean, it is really coming down. So, it's a good thing that we didn't go eat and then come and do this, because then we would have really been kind of miserable out here. But as it stands now, we can do this and then we can go and eat and then come back. So
yeah, then we can stay warm inside.
yeah, that's the idea.
I don't want to look at it.
So still on the walking tour. It is really cold out here, and while we were on the tram, the rain just kept coming down harder and harder and harder. Look, it's a baby cathedral. So they are taking wedding reservations for this display, which will be available in 600 years. Wow. Anyway, yeah, so it's kind of cold out here. we're getting rained on. We are heading back towards the gift shop, and then we're gonna go across the street and eat.
Look how cool this tree is.
So yeah, you actually have, look at this, you have all these trees growing out of this main tree, and they're just growing all tall. All right, this is called the Mystery Shack, and what this is it's a topographical display that you can change just by running your fingers through it. So create a lake. Okay, now stop. Now leave your hand off. And so every time you do it, it will. All right, make a bigger lake. All right, so now leave it like that. Okay, stop. And then you can see how this basically creates the topography of a mountain. And then you have the lake, and the lake now is starting to fill with water. And over time, you see it starts to actually take on the appearance of water. Anyway, one of the coolest displays I think I've ever seen. Well, right now we're passing through the type of road where, when you think of riding the coast, this is the type of road that you think about riding. It's a redwood grove off of the 101, and very uncrowded, and just beautiful scenic redwoods all along the side of the road. Love it. It's been probably one of my favorite stretches of road that we've ridden so far. So we're going nice and slow, just checking up all the trees. All you folks back home, this is why we pedal and have all the pain, so that we get views like this on nice little downhills where we don't have to pedal at all. I mean, isn't this awesome? How you doing, Kaylin? How you doing? Oh, this is great. This is the best road yet. Look at the size of these things. Look at this one. Holy smokes. Oh, we came down out of the hills, and this is in Elk Meadows, and these guys are just all hanging out, just grazing. Having a good time, just posing for pictures. So last little addendum to the vlog post. Nice carrying job. So they're putting us up in their RV, which is got a really nice view of the ocean and the lagoon. It's just down on their property a little bit, and so they have this motorhome down here that they've let Caitlin and I use for the night. So we're camping. Yeah. So we have to walk our bikes down because it's kind of down a pretty dang steep hill. But yeah, it's on gravel. But we are camping. So it should be fun. All right. See you guys tomorrow.